Hello, this is Bar Racing with a quick a long update video about F1 news in general. Of course, as we've seen, well, what could well be yesterday by the time you watch this, Robert Kubica made his first appearance at F1 weekend for the first time in 8 years. He went 1.2 seconds quicker than Lance Stroll, but he did complain about how hard it was to drive the car, which is kind of pretty sad and maybe indicative of the fact that Robert Kubica is probably glad about the fact he's not, well, going to be racing anytime soon, because let's face it, that Williams is a mess and they've gone back to being pretty much the slowest team in F1. And of course, as we all know, the technical stuff has been very much a topic of debate. Of course, on the 1st of May, it was announced that 2019 would be having huge sweeping aero changes to the tech regulations, and it was done by an e-vote, which is pretty modern by F1 standards, and it was decided between the strategy group, the F1 Commission and the World Motorsport Council. So here goes. The changes were simplified front wing with larger wingspan and low outwash potential, simplified front brake duct with no winglets, and a wider and deeper rear wing. So yes, big changes there, but however, Christian Horner wasn't happy, saying that it would cost a huge amount of money to do so. And of course, well, outwash and inwash is quite complicated, but essentially it is really, of course, to reduce the number of elements on the front wing. And you know, I'm not a tech person, so really I think the outwash is supposed to help the car to produce downforce more effectively, because of course, in other news, F1 has trademarked the shoey, which is of course Daniel Ricciardo's celebration. I have no idea why on earth they did that. It's just ridiculous. But according to the World Intellectual Property Organisation's F1's marketing department, Formula 1 licensing has granted a trademark registration to the word shoey on the 24th August of 2017, and is registered in 25 countries including USA, Germany, France, Italy and the UK, which only came into force at the start of this year. So just ridiculous. It's just, so essentially they're just trying to make money off the whole shoey thing, which is just stupid. Of course, Williams attempted to query the Azerbaijan Grand Prix cause, and of course the way Fernando Alonso tried to recover back to the pits. How of course, Fernando Alonso managed to get back to the pits on two wheels. Apparently, they think there's unsporting conduct involved in that, but I think that's just stupid, really. They've also complained about Kevin Magnussen's clashing with Pierre Gasly and Marcus Ericsson in a race, Esteban Ocon escaping a penalty with his first lap incident with Kimi Raikkonen, and he believed that those collisions being, in their eyes, much worse than what happened between Sirotkin, Hulkenberg and Alonso, and of course the incident that happened when Sirotkin ran into the back of Sergio Perez. But this request was rejected by the FIA. Of course, that means that Sergei Sirotkin will start 3 grid places lower than where he will qualify, although of course I am guessing it won't make much of a difference. And the reasons in full are that the incident, Sirotkin and Perez, was that one car crashed into the rear of the other and was not similar to other first lap incidents. So, and then of course the second reason is that the written decision in document 43 did not reach the team until 2800 hours. And they also say that it's mentioned in the context of the team argument that other incidents were not penalised or penalised sufficiently. And they also slammed Williams' criticism of the Magnussen Gasly incident as being inconsequential in terms of the penalty. Of course, apparently in a meeting in 2013 between the FIA and the representatives of the teams and the drivers, the consequences of penalties are not taken into account. And to further add, there have been a total of 87 incidents since the beginning of 2018 which alleged causing a collision in a Formula 1 race. And of course, because of the race policy, 55 of them have resulted in no further action, and only 14 of them have resulted in time 10-second penalties, and 9 of them have resulted in 3 grid penalties for the next race. So, yeah. To be honest, I don't really know why on earth Williams really went for this one. It just seems stupid. Kind of wasted their times, and you can read a Sky Sports article, all the rest of the reasons. It's just blah 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 blah. Of course, as we all know, the City Council of Miami has approved their proposal for Grand Prix has been unanimously approved by the City Council. Of course, it is a huge marketing deal, but I have to, and of course it will most likely take place on the Formula E circuit, which is kind of not ideal to say the least, because the circuit is pretty much positioned across 2 man-made islands, and of course the 2 longest straights of the circuits are across a tunnel. So I have no idea what would happen if, of course, the 2 long straight are pretty much linked to the second man-made island. So if a car breaks down, you're probably going to be stuck there for the rest of the race. And if it breaks down in a tunnel, I mean, they're going to have to get a red flag and get a tow truck, which will probably take like, I don't know, half an hour to get rid of. So yeah, that's not very good. And, well, it's kind of F1 really. And the DRS has been causing a big headache. Apparently, according to racefans.net, DRS will be more powerful and available more often in 2019. So essentially, it's supposed to increase by 25% so that the drag and the time, so that, the delta of the DRS opening will open earlier and it'll end later. Well, not end later, no, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it'll start earlier, and I don't know how on earth that's going to work. But, of course, however, in 2019, the FIA hopes to drop DRS altogether. FIA Tech Chief Nicholas Tombasis hopes the DRS will be dropped from the 2021 rules, calling it a necessary evil. So, essentially, what we're hearing is the FIA want to make it more powerful for the next 2 years and then get rid of it altogether. Where are they going? It's like they're just panicking because of the fact people have been complaining about this and that and this and that. I mean, these people are not proactive anymore. They're not controlling the situation. And in other news, all the manufacturers have been moaning about the MGU-H being removed from the 2021 regulations. It's a backward step because apparently it helps to control the drivability of the power unit, and it provides a lot of energy for the rest of the power unit in terms of battery storing and etc. And Kevin Magnussen has been reprimanded for his dangerous FP1 block. So, oh, Jesus Christ, when is he going to get a race ban? I mean, he's even worse than Max Verstappen. I mean, his teammate Roman Grosjean got a race ban back for the 2012 Italian Grand Prix after his antics at the start of the 2012 Belgian Grand Prix. So when are the sport going to do anything about Kevin Magnussen? I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of that bloke, honestly. Oh, God. And of course, I will be doing 2 new videos, of course. One will be about Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton accuses Sebastian Vettel of breaking the safety car rules, and the other will be about Max Verstappen and his relationship with his father. So, If you like this video, please like and subscribe to Boil Racing, and I'll see you again next time.